Hey everybody, I'm Geraldine Stevens, and I had this epiphany today. I was like, I love doing hair tutorials, and I also love talking about the 5 F words to manifesting your life. And I thought, I'm gonna incorporate both of these. Today, I'm gonna do kind of a red carpet look because it's soon to be Emmys. I'm nominated 7 times on The Voice, fingers crossed. And I thought, okay, I'm kind of trying to experiment with some looks. I've kind of done this look and I love it so much, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do it because it's really easy. And then I'm also gonna talk to you about this because this keeps coming up with all my single girlfriends. How to manifest the husband of your dreams. And literally, you need to get specific. Like, I really want you to hone in on like what it is that you really want. And you need to put pen to paper, because when you put that energy to paper, it's really showing the universe like that's what you want to do, or that's what you want. I'm gonna show you how to do this great look. I blew dry my hair already. I did a deep side part, and I put mousse in, you guys, right here. And I blew dry it and I kind of scrunched it and just kind of, because I want a lot of volume. I love big hair. I am spraying some Kenra hot spray. And I did do, like I said, I parted it pretty deep. Yeah. And actually, you guys, I did a little root spray as well because my gray was kind of coming in. So I did spray my root. I recommend, there's a L'Oreal Root Lift. You can just get it at CVS or Target or anything like that. Or you can go to Ulta. They have lots of different kind of root sprays. Because I honestly, you guys, have to color my hair like every 3 weeks. So I am going to use the Paul Mitchell. This is I'm really bad. I think this is a 1 1/4 inch. And then I'm also gonna end up using the Paul Mitchell Narrow Flat Iron. I had this in my Sleek and Straight video. And so what we're gonna do, you can take any wand. So, and any size, really, you guys. I'm just choosing this one. And see how it's just, I like this, because eventually what I'm gonna do is I just want it to kind of stack and be kind of like modern and textured and full. So make sure you spray your hot spray. I'm also gonna brush through it. This is with my wet brush, you guys. I talked about the wet brush. It's like $5 to $8, I think, wherever you get it. I have the Marcel iron, which is like the professional kind. A lot of people don't like to use this iron because it's harder to handle. But like I said, you can use any wand. Sometimes it's hard to do this in the mirror. In the camera. Like that. You also don't have to open this. You can just keep it closed. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of keep working up. You don't really want to rush your sections, you guys. The smaller the section is kind of better. So really start thinking about what it is that you want in someone. For me, not drinking was really important. I was like, fine if he drank a little socially, but I I could not have a man who came home from work and cracked a beer every night. It's just not for me. And, or a glass of wine, that would be really hard. Oh my God. But yeah, I just needed someone, like once in a while is fine, like whatever, but on a daily, day-to-day basis, I needed a man who just didn't care about drinking. And I didn't really want him to be in sobriety either, because then it's like two of us that are like messed up in that department. But some people, you know, if they're sober, really want to be around people that are also in sobriety. For me, I was like, I just want a normal guy who doesn't like to drink very much. That was my guy. And that's exactly what Danny is. Danny actually doesn't even really like alcohol, which I totally do not get, because I was like salivating. But he's perfect for me. And yeah. Okay, so I have this little trick that I learned from one of my friends, Chloe Brown. She does short hair tutorials. She's amazing. She's really cool. I like her. But she does some really, if you have short hair, she's got some really amazing videos on YouTube and Instagram. So I'm just kind of taking a flat iron and putting some heat to that top layer to smooth it out, okay? All right, here's a great trick. All right, I'm gonna push that to the side here. I am going to over-direct, because I want this to be really big. Over-direct it to the other side and just tease a little bit at the root. Okay. So I tease and I put the flat iron, and it kind of like set it, right? To get that, so oh my God, look at that white grow out, you guys. That's what happens. It's okay. It's wisdom. Did you guys know that right before I met my husband, I worked on this show called The Greg Behrendt Show. He's the guy that wrote He's Just Not That Into You. And I tell you what, God put me there. Absolutely 100% put me there. I was the key hairstylist for that show, and I did contestants. And so Greg had a personal, but Greg was awesome. He just like talked with everybody, and he literally was like, in his book and on the show, he's like, do not sleep with a man unless you have a commitment. I cannot tell you that, oh my God, it's so true, you guys. I was with this man before Danny, and Greg kept saying to me, has he committed to you? Are you his girlfriend yet? And believe it or not, he did not want to commit, but yet he wanted to hang out with me like 5 nights a week, okay? And like we were dating for like 3 months, and he's like,'Geraldine, you need to give him an ultimatum.' And I was like, okay. I'm like, all right, Greg said, since I was working on that show, I could use Greg. Trust me, every girl's boyfriend on set was like, oh shit, she's on that show. And I swear, one of our makeup artists actually got married, and they had been dating like 8 years because of that show. And so I gave this guy an ultimatum. I was like, Greg said, if you're not willing to commit to me and call me a girlfriend, because guess what? You know what Greg said to me? He looked at me and he put his hands on my shoulders and he goes, Geraldine, you are worth being called a girlfriend or a wife. I was like, what? That was like the first time. I can't believe I'm crying. That was the first time I'd ever been told that. Like the first time I was worth being called a girlfriend or a wife. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay. Anyway, so he said he couldn't. And I actually, the funny part is he's like, can I get back to you? I have to like go to therapy. And he figured out he couldn't commit because he's got some sort of issues. And I was like, holy shit. I left I actually met Danny 2 months later because I joined Match.com because the universe kept giving me signs for Match.com. And finally I was like, fine. I made a profile and I made a profile in Mammoth because I was a big skier. And I posted it. Sorry, I got all wrapped up in like how beautiful that was with how we met. But he was my very first email when I got back to LA. He had joined that day as well, and he did a compatibility search, and I came up 98%. And there was 2 of us, and I happened to be prettier, or maybe not necessarily prettier, but in his eyes. And that's how we met. And it was all because Greg Barrett told me I was freaking worth it being called a girlfriend or a wife. And I'll tell you what, Danny Stevens, he had no issues calling me a girlfriend and then a wife, like within the first 6 months. So anyway, I'm telling you, and I didn't meet Danny until I was 37. Wow. So don't give up, girls. Don't give up. It's worth the wait. I'll tell you that. Okay, back on track. Now, I am going to take this little, it's kind of a toothbrush, right? And I think this is one of my tricks for fuzz. I'm taking a little bit of mousse. And you can use like a gel or a hairspray, but I really love just a little mousse there. And then I got these gorgeous babies. Oops, these barrettes. These are, and then these, oh my God. But these are so beautiful. I'm thinking for the Emmys, you guys, I might do something like this. And I'm also gonna spray some texture spray. I might do something like this, and then I may put these all around this way. All right, so I've got 2 big ones, a couple rose gold, and littler ones. So I'm thinking, gosh, I think I'm gonna go maybe behind the ear. Let's start there. Ooh, how did that, oh my God, that worked out so good. All right. All right. I love, oh my God, yes. I need a different necklace. I need a different outfit. Well, you guys, this was super easy. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Little hairspray. Oh, so beautiful. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Figuring out what you want and my new Emmy look. We'll see if I actually do this or if I do these little guys or what, and then you'll probably see these on The Voice. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching.